I'm going to read to you, Jim passed out some cards last night from an amazing book called Broken Open. And this has become rapidly my most favorite quote. And here's the thing that you have to be ready for when you choose to make a change in your life, okay? There will be, I'm not telling you there might be, there will be a mass exodus. When you have decided for yourself that you are going to draw a battle line in the sand and say, I'm choosing to be that which I have never chosen to have been before. When you say to yourself, okay, I understand all these concepts and I always have, so now I'm actually actively going to choose to be that, to make my decisions from that place, the people that you used to crack racist jokes with aren't going to like it much. The people that you used to make fun of other people with and judge other people about and with and used to laugh and play and have good times about are not going to enjoy your company anymore. The friends and family who have been lying to one another about the past in order to try and heal something in the future that doesn't even really exist anymore so that you can feel awkward at Thanksgiving are not going to want to cut the bird with you anymore. When you draw the battle line in the sand, the first thing you will see is the exodus of the deserters. And what I want to tell you is that as much as that is the scariest part, as much as Spirit is driving you to be alone, as much as you understand that as these people that you like, people that you have loved, that you have cared for, that you have understood, that it is okay not to chase them down, that it is okay to let them have their experience and make their choices, and that you will not be alone. That's the fear, for me, is that when I make the change, all the people who thought I was pretty fucking cool because I could talk some shit and have some good times, when they bail, I'm left with no one but God and I. That is the most palatable silence of this experience that I've had yet. Because you cannot build a life of love on a foundation of hatred and insecurity and disrespect for yourself. Because make no mistake about it, when you have chosen to tell a joke because it's cool, even though it hurts you to speak it out loud, it erodes that which you were building on, yourself. And take it from me, because I have eroded everything in my life. Every relationship, every experience of my life has eroded itself to a point where I am now standing in sand. Soggy sand. You know what they call that? Quicksand. However, I want to leave you with this quote and the example that sets a tone for you for what it is you have to experience if your vigilance and your education matches your desire and is in alignment with your actual truth and your full potential. You ready? Yesterday, I marched into these woods and I stood in a circle with a group of people who I love at a level that I cannot even describe. And I'm a pretty worried guy, so that's a big deal. I was there for hours getting eaten alive by bugs, sobbing, having a headache, getting dehydrated. All of these things were all worth it to me. Because there was a person in my life who chose love so devoutly that it didn't matter if she could tell a cool joke. It didn't matter if everyone in the room agreed with her or wanted to share their time with her or their days with her, that she knew, loved, blessed, respected, and accepted them for who and what they were on such a level that her passing has sent a ripple across this planet and this universe that will never be forgotten. People in this room who never met Leslie Sinclair have heard her name, heard her legacy, understood who and what she was, and felt her presence, though she has not been near. When when I die, I don't want a bunch of people talking about how funny I was and what a good time I could have if they can't chase that thought with the words that were spoken of this woman yesterday. My legacy, the legacy I invite each person in this room to create for themselves, and make it no mistake, you will choose whether or not you create it, is a legacy that invites people to traipse off into the wilderness to sob for your loss because they love who and what you were and you have changed their life. So don't allow this fleeting fear of the idea that love equals loneliness, that love equals letting go and releasing your life and getting rid of your life and loss and lack, detour you from your truth. Because at the day's end, the only one who resides in your heart and your mind is you and God. And if you guys can't sleep on it together, you need to make a change.
Yeah.
And the time came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Namaste.